Your rock station, your morning show.
What's your name? What's your name?
Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
Thanksgiving, right around the corner, and this pilgrim is feeling pretty proud.
On the Blitz.
Yeah, welcome to your Monday. Might see 50 today. Going to be mostly sunny, though. Rest of the week looking about the same, although we do creep a little bit warmer towards the end there. Could see 60 on Friday. Welcome to the start of a new week. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Kelly, how are you?
Great. You?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, had a really good weekend. Very busy. Lots going on. Although, still living with some disappointment in my life.
Stop.
Very sad times. It's not sad. It's just heartbreaking. I can still feel it deep down in the deepest parts of my soul and my stomach. Because on Saturday, we held our little get-together that we had been talking about because we were trying to figure out what we were going to do for food for the weekend on Friday when we went golfing and we're talking. And we said, you know what? There's like nothing going on tomorrow. I should smoke a brisket. I've got all day to sit there. Nothing going on. It's like, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll do our little football watch party weekend thing that we wanted to do. So that's exactly what we did. I texted Vic and told him, I was like, you know what, man? Smoking a brisket for the first time. Going to have a little thing. Supposed to be like 60 degrees out. Why not? So then it turned into, well, Vic and Heather came over. And then Tess and Tyler came over. And then some of our other coworkers, Emily and her husband, came over. And we had the boys. So sure enough, I got up 9 a.m., got all my things ready, started that smoker up, and I ruined the brisket.
No, you did not.
No, you ruined it?
You did 2 flats.
Did 2 flats, a rack of ribs.
Which the ribs were amazing.
I still feel like it was edible. I overcooked it. I know now I need a new thermometer. I want one of those digital ones that connects to your phone. But my meat thermometer is off. I can tell because I overcooked the brisket, and it was just like, man. I have a feeling. This is my red flag. So I'm not saying anyone is, but I feel deep down like people are still like, well, that's a really crappy brisket. I have a feeling people left my house and went and got Burger King.
My God.
Like no one wanted to eat my food. So heartbroken.
Well, this is the first I'm hearing about it, if that's any consolation. Nobody's talking about you. Nobody texted me about it.
Thank God you weren't there, Kelly. Because that thing was like eating tree bark.
Oh, my God. It wasn't that. No, it was not.
I cooked it too long. It dried it up. The smoke was there. The smoke ring was unbelievable. But
Listen, I did that with our turkey a couple years ago, and I had a whole big group at my house. Yeah. And it is tough to get over, like screwing up the main dish, or making it. Maybe it's not a total screw up, but it's not as good as you want it.
You wanted it to be, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like Christmas Vacation. I told you we cooked it too long. But it was it was a little chewy.
Yeah, for sure.
But it tasted fantastic. I ate a lot. He put out a baked potato bar. Like a build your own, just had all the fixins.
Yeah.
And mac and cheese. It was all good. It was great, man.
Yeah, but nothing will.
I know.
Yeah.
I could tell the whole evening. He was so depressed.
It's tough. That's the centerpiece. It's what you invited everyone over
that's
for.
Exactly it. Ribs? Sure. I can throw some ribs on the smoker, whatever. Yeah. Mac and cheese? Fine. I can stir up some mac and cheese. I can fold the cheese in. No problem. But it was like, hey, man, I'm smoking a damn brisket.
Well, you have to do a make good sometime.
I do. I have to actually have to do a make good.
I'll be there for that, too.
Anyways, so yeah. But all in all, really great. We did get off the couch yesterday. Just watched football all day. Yeah, it was nice. So, I saw you, but how was your weekend? How was the rest of the weekend? How was
still
fishing?
chewing on some brisket. I'll tell you that right now.
Still picking it out of my teeth.
Yeah.
I ate really well over the weekend.
Well, that's good.
Thanks to you.
You did make it fishing on Saturday, right?
Yeah, it was all right. It was good. It wasn't nothing like last week, but last week was special.
Okay.
But,
You putting the boat away, or?
Yeah, I got home in time to get it washed and everything. Get the cover on and go take it to get it winterized. Sad. I hate it. It's the saddest time of year.
Get it all drained out. The boat looks skinnier after like you got nothing left. So. Yeah, it is. I may have played the last round of the year on Friday.
You know it, and it's just depressing. So depressing.
All right, well, we've got a very busy morning for you. It is a Monday, which means we got to get to my gummy thoughts coming up here in about an hour and 20 minutes. We've got tickets for 3 days grace all week long. That's going to be a great show. The Alienation Tour with I Prevail and the Funeral Portrait at Nationwide Arena. That's coming up on March 8th. Plus, one winner from this week is also going to be selected for the VIP side stage experience with 3 days grace. So we'll get you hooked up with those coming up a little bit later. Right now, let's get started. Blitz morning trivia, Thick.
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer, anytime the Bengals and the Steelers are playing, I'm all in because those two teams cannot play nice together.
What was the combined age? 84 or something of the quarterbacks?
The Unk Bowl.
The Unk Bowl.
They call it the second one. But it just always drama, always fights, always ejections every time those teams meet, and yesterday was no exception. Jalen Ramsey, cornerback for the Steelers, got ejected for punching what Bengals player? That is the question. What Bengals player did Jalen Ramsey punch to get ejected? Be the first one to text in the correct answer, 800-821-9970, and win that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, in yesterday's Steelers-Bengals game, Steelers cornerback, I guess he's playing safety now, Jalen Ramsey, punched a player and got ejected. Who was the player he punched? And that would be Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase. Now, when he did it, he said the reason was because Jamar Chase spit on him. And you just don't do that. You can't spit on a guy.
That's not allowed in the rules.
Yeah, and especially like in the NFL, man. I mean, the players are like, you don't do that. And every now and then, man, that happens, and somebody loses their temper. And I kind of understand it. Of course, Jamar Chase denies it. Said he never opened his mouth to Ramsey.
Well, they said they had video of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So the NFL is reviewing and investigating, and you know, if he did, I would say Chase will probably get suspended if they have video.
Oh, if he spit on him, for sure. Yeah.
If he didn't, I don't know that Ramsey would get suspended. I mean, he got ejected from that game, so. But, man, those two, the Bengals and Steelers, man, it's just always a fight, always ejections. Those two just have to have drama every game, so I will always watch.
Got to have a rivalry.
Yeah. Jason Quarter from Lancaster, first one to text in the correct answer, scores $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations, sir. Speaking of football, I want to bring up two things real quick. Did you see any of the Falcons-Panthers game? Game went to overtime.
Yes. Panthers came back and won that game.
They did, yeah. But there was, because it came on, it took over one of the other games that already ended, like they call it bonus coverage or whatever, and they switched to this game. So you're seeing the end of the game. I don't know if anyone else saw this. There was a woman who must be sitting close to the broadcast booth, because obviously they're calling the game. And there's this big run back. There's like this 50-yard run back to set up what eventually becomes, I think, the tying field goal, the tying or winning field goal. But you could hear this woman as they're trying to broadcast and call the game. She had such a distinct voice. You could hear her cheering for, I believe, the Panthers, because she had the highest pitched scream. So you're hearing, he cuts to the left, he cuts to the right, and he makes the spin move. And then in the background, all you hear is, what is that woman doing? And then once you hear it, like it's all you can hear it was just like this sound constant in the background, and she was on for probably the last 2 minutes of the broadcast.
I wonder if they ever send anyone down and tell someone to calm down a little bit. I don't know. If it's interrupting the broadcast. I
was saying she was definitely going to be talked about, in the post-game show or, amongst the crew. Someone is sitting in the sound booth holding their headphones going, what the hell is that? Is anyone else hearing that? What is that? Do we have a batch of seagulls flying around the stadium? What is going on? It was the craziest thing to hear. And number two I want to bring up, speaking of sounds, I don't want to use the word hate, because that is too strong of a word. I don't use that word for most things. But I really, 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 really cannot stand Tony Romo as a broadcaster. He is so bad. So bad.
Huh? Yeah.
2 things he said yesterday. I can't even remember what game he was calling. But all I know is at one point, one of the teams got down to like the 19-yard line, which is considered the red zone for the non-football fans. And he literally goes, it's all about who can get the red zone and finish the red zone drive. Yeah. The team that finishes more red zone drives is going to win this game. Oh, you think? You're telling me the team that gets into the end zone more is going to win the game? Thanks, Tony.
He's turned into John Madden.
Appreciate that. It's gotten so bad.
Yeah, he was doing the Chiefs and Broncos.
That's what it was. Yeah. It was so bad. And if he could fit any more of Patrick Mahomes' manhood somewhere in the back of his jowls, he'd be better for it. What? Get off of it. I've seen strippers ride less pole than you, Tony. Stop it. It is embarrassing.
He was so good when he started, when he was just fresh off a plan. Like he knew he'd say, well, this is either going to be this or this, and he was always right. He knew what play was coming, no matter what the team was. And I don't know, but after a couple years, it changed. And I've heard this complaint from a lot of people.
Yeah,
this is terrible. What's he doing?
The other amazing commentary that he gave us between the Broncos and the Chiefs was because the Chiefs didn't have any kind of crazy running game, and the Broncos lost their starting running back. And so he mentioned the fact that whichever team's offensive line can step up to open up the holes for the running back is going to have more rush yardage, which is going to help them win the game. Really?
So
better blocking is going to lead to more yards?
That's his crutch, is just stating the obvious.
It's just
John Madden. He's turning into John Madden.
Oh, I like Tom Brady so much more as a commentator. I've really grown to like Tom Brady as a football commentator. Romo can just enjoy an entire garbage bag full of...
Maybe he used up all his brain cells with Jessica Simpson.
That is a total possibility.
Just kind of running on just fumes
she's
at this point.
She's a succubus and just took just sucked it all out. He's got nothing left. Anyways, all right, that's my football bitch for a Monday morning.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, we got a couple stories involving some vittles. We got some food news for you. This first story comes out of Greece and is more of like a PSA, not necessarily a story. I mean, it's a story, but we should all learn from it. I don't want to laugh at the story. It's unfortunate. I don't understand why. A 22-year-old is in critical condition in Greece after attempting to swallow a burger whole. His name has not been released, but he made the attempt during a meal with friends in Koropi, Greece on Thursday. He has since been placed on a ventilator because he stopped breathing for more than 2 minutes when his airways were obstructed, leading to severe complications affecting his brain, kidneys, and other organs. Local police are investigating the incident. They're seeking footage from the restaurant to determine if anyone encouraged the man to attempt the stunt.
Is this like a White Castle-sized burger?
No, this is a burger.
I don't understand how you even get started on something like that.
Straight shove. I mean, you're just...
And why? Okay. Sorry to the family.
I don't know. But here's it. What do you mean you're trying to see if anyone encouraged this man to attempt the stunt? If he was with his guy friends, or at least any good guy friends that I know, they absolutely encourage him to attempt the stunt.
Yeah, I mean, can they charge them in Greece for that?
Right, that's a valid question, I guess.
I triple dog dare you!
Right, 100%. 100%, that is what happens. Once he, if he even started, then you know his friends encouraged him. Or at least any good friends would.
Or if one just simply said, I bet you can't swallow that whole burger whole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, there it is, just
That's
like
how
that.
fraternities get in trouble.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, but
Go.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this is your PSA. Do not attempt to try and swallow a hamburger whole. We're putting it out there because I tell you the story, I don't want it to become the TikTok trend, and then it comes back to us that we are encouraging people to try it, and we're not. Mm-hmm. This is your PSA.
If this story gets a lot of traction, they'll start trying it on TikTok.
Very well good.
You know they will.
Very well good. Now, the same cannot be said for a hot dog. If you want to attempt to eat a hot dog bowl, I fully encourage that. And send me the video, please. Story number 2, coming from North Carolina, where 2 idiots are now facing some charges because, I get it, we're getting closer and closer. We're just, what, is it a week? A week from Thursday is Thanksgiving. Yeah, so we are definitely getting closer and closer. People are going to start heading out, picking up all the things they need, including turkeys. So don't get into an altercation like these 2 people. 64-year-old Mark Foyer and 55-year-old Antonio Johnson were both shopping at a Food Lion store in High Point, North Carolina last Thursday. And one of them got into an argument with an employee about the price of a turkey because they were running this deal where you could get one for 29 cents a pound, but you had to spend $35 first. Well, one of them, I guess, didn't understand the deal and got into it and verbally assaulted a female cashier. That's when the other gentleman stepped in, and it turned into a fist fight right there in the aisleway, right there at the cashier checkout.
He was defending her honor?
He was defending her honor, apparently, yeah. And then, I guess, somehow it got broken up, which led to a fight in the front of the store, where then one man pulled a gun. But as it turns out, another man had a gun. And we're going straight Wild Wild West, old town saloon. What's it called? OK Corral.
Yeah.
OK Corral, outside the Food Lion in North Carolina. Here's some people talking about the incident.
Everybody get out! No! Don't give me your gun!
We got a gun! Customer came from Register 6, ran over to the man that was all in my face, was like, this is a woman, talk to me like that. Next thing you know, they right there, confrontation go on, they fighting. The man was steady tussling, trying to get his gun out his pouch to shoot the other man. And the man was like, oh, you want to pull out a gun? They met right there where them officers at and started shooting.
Oh, my God.
Start shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio was shot in the arm, taken to a nearby hospital. Thankfully, no one else was hurt, but they are both facing charges for simple affray and going armed to the terror of the public.
Affray.
Wow, that sounds like it was written in 1920.
It really does.
Simple affray.
A simple affray and going armed to the terror of the public.
Translation?
They fighting.
Right.
That's exactly it. So don't try and swallow cheeseburgers whole, and don't get into a gunfight in the middle of a food line while trying to buy a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You're welcome. 99.7 The Blitz. All right, I know we just did our not-so-breaking news, where I usually, share some stupid news stories with you, but there were a couple of correlating stories that I didn't know where else to put them. So I just want to share them with you because this is our exposed news, or things that aren't supposed to be exposed news. And the first story being more bad news coming for Penn State. If you're a college football fan, you already know the year they've been having. I mean, started out the preseason, I think at number 2. It was all about the midseason game between Penn State and OSU, which a lot of people were calling like the preview to the national championship, or at least the Big Ten championship or something. Well, Penn State completely just whatever happened, collapsed, lost their starting quarterback for the year. Coach gets fired after, I think, a 4th in a row embarrassing loss. And so who knows what's going to happen with them. However, they're now having issues on campus as they had just opened this past spring a brand new $25 million building, the Susan Welch Liberal Arts Building. And on Wednesday at 1:35 p.m., they had to evacuate the entire building because there was the sound of a small explosion, and they were trying to figure out what was going on. Well, Alpha Fire Company's fire chief and Tony Barina investigated what was going on, and they found a crack in a wall of the building that stretched from the second floor up to the fifth floor, and noticed that the floor had dropped about 2 inches.
Whoa.
Now, thankfully, they evacuated. No one was injured. Everything's fine. But the building is now shut down and not condemned, but they don't know what's going on. There's no sign of any sort of like fire. Like, so it wasn't like someone planted a bomb, but something structurally happened in the building where all of a sudden, pink, and the whole building just shifted.
Yeah, that's a work from home for life situation.
Right, yeah.
I'm never coming back in the building.
And I'm sorry, I stated $25 million. $128 million. I was slightly off. Yeah. It just opened this past spring, and now they are in talks, obviously, with engineers, the building inspectors to find out what's going on. I mean, there's talks of having to scrap the building and start over again.
Wow.
Things that are not supposed to be exposed, like that crack.
They did win a football game on Saturday. They actually won a game.
Oh, did they really? Oh, they play Michigan State? Yeah, that's why.
So they is the only Big Ten win so far.
Absolutely unbelievable. Story number 2, things that aren't supposed to be exposed. I don't even know if I'm going to read you the story, but I'm definitely going to read you the headline. The headline being, penis-swinging duo branded pair of idiots after naked garden antics.
Whoa.
Oh, I do feel like I need to know the story.
Yeah.
I've got questions. Well, this is what took place. This is the first line of the article. A duo seen swinging their naked genitals around in front of a young family has been branded a pair of idiots. Apparently, Graham Elder, a 39-year-old, and another man were spotted waving their penises around in circles in a garden by neighbors with an infant child. They were doing the helicopter inside the garden.
Boy, that'll get you right on a registry.
It
you know
really will. Apparently, Mr. Elder was fined $400 on Thursday after the sheriff accepted it was a prank gone wrong and not like a sexual act that they were carrying out. So it wasn't about like the little kids being around. It was more of like, slappy, 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 slappy. So they were trying to be funny, playing helicopter.
Do you do that with your friends? Is that
My boy, you know.
Trying to remember if that was something that.
I'm just
no here, by the way, no.
Oh, that's a no for you.
While,
that's a definite no.
I was waiting on Goose. I just want to say no.
I'm saying there's a. I'm saying there's a
we
chance.
know you. You just sit it down on your friend's shoulder.
Yeah,
so,
I have done that
I
before.
I wouldn't be surprised
but
at all.
Actual duo helicopter blades. I don't know if we've ever pulled off the duo before. What is that? What is that transport helicopter where it's got the blades in the front and the back? That long tube helicopter. Is that the Chinook? I think it's
Chinook.
the Chinook. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great name. If you and your friend ever pull the double helicopter, hey man, you want to pull a Chinook? And then you both run out, just spinning it as fast as you can.
I feel like this is happening at your next lake party.
Oh, I totally have to look this up. Is this a thing?
Oh no!
The Chinook.
I think you're going to get safe searched on this. Safe searched on that.
Oh, there's a chance. The Chinook Urban Dictionary.
Oh no!
Let's go to the Googles. To the Googles. It's not.
Oh,
did I just create something?
Did.
Oh. But it has to be officially documented first. Thick, we got to go to the bathroom real quick. We have to officially get it on camera because it's going to be the first recorded Chinook so we can claim rights to owning it. Otherwise, anyone else can take it.
Okay.
It's for science.
It's for science. Help a brother out, man. Come on. Join me in the first ever Chinook.
No.
I'm so scared. I don't want to. Do it, man. You don't have a choice.
I've never been so glad I don't have a ding-dong.
It ain't never nothing like that going around here.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
High school leaders across the state of Ohio begin voting today on a proposed NIL policy for student athletes. Principals can cast ballots through Friday. If approved, schools would then help shape the association's rules on athletes in high school getting paid for their name, image, and likeness. The vote follows a lawsuit from the family of Dayton area standout Jameer Brown, who wants to sign endorsements while retaining his amateur status. Well, the Federal Aviation Administration has lifted all restrictions on commercial flights that were imposed during the government shutdown. Airlines resumed regular flight schedules at 6 o'clock this morning, so your Thanksgiving travel should go off without a hitch.
Extra day in New York City.
You staying
Extra
through Sunday?
Day going, yeah, now.
All right,
now
good. Oh, I'm so relieved for you. That's the better option.
It is.
Yeah.
Still gonna, it's still a chance. We're still gonna get to the airport way earlier than I normally do, just in case. But yeah. At least we get that full day on Saturday.
Good. Nice.
Well, O.J. Simpson's estate has agreed to pay the family of Ron Goldman $58 million. According to court documents, the estate executor has accepted the family's claim, which was originally filed in 2021 for $117 million. It's unknown exactly how much the estate will be able to raise from selling off assets of Simpson, who died in April 2024. He was acquitted, of course, of the 1994 murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and Ron Goldman, but was found liable in civil court. And Ron Goldman's father, Fred, has relentlessly pursued payment from OJ after the civil court judgment in 1997. So finally, he gets paid after OJ
Go
died.
get some.
Yeah, I'm glad. He deserves.
I don't think it's going to be the full amount. I don't think they're going to raise that much money.
$58 million? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have any idea.
Congratulations on the legal win, but you're not going to see that money.
Well, he's already had a legal win for years and years and years.
Well, that's true.
A civil win.
Civil win, yeah.
So I hope he gets something out of it. Anyway, all right, those are your three things.
Sad day. Such a sad day.
What happened?
Friday, I got what might be the last round of golf in for the year. Had a great date. Went home, made an amazing dinner. We chilled on the couch. We watched some movies. Just had just a great all-around day rolling into the weekend. And so it's time for Nora and I to lay down. And we get in bed and cuddle as we do. And then things start happening. And in my mind, as has happened many, many times before, as things progress, you have certain jobs. You do this, and then you do this. Why are you rubbing your head?
Oh, gosh, I don't want to hear any of this. Go on.
So, it comes to the moment where one of my jobs is the next step in the evolution of what is happening. So, again, as I've done a million times before, I reach around, ready to just give it the quick old pow. Make that thing just snap right off. Hold on. Son of a... Hold on. Wait. No, I got it. Hold on. Mother! You got a damn safety lock in this thing? Somebody give me the key! What is going on right now? I'm so angry! It took like 17 minutes to get that thing off. It's never happened before. And Nora smiled and was happy. Because her explanation was, good, I'm glad you lost practice.
What?
Son of a bitch!
Why was that good? Why was she happy about that?
Because I'm obviously out of practice.
Oh, you're not doing it enough.
Exactly.
Oh, so you deserved it.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not doing it at the pace that I used to do it back in the day when I was single. So she's like, oh, no, that's a good thing. Have you experienced that, Thick?
I mean, every once in a while you get the brawl. Like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? Yeah, no, I get that, but it's not like
it's very frustrating when you get to that when you have that realization when you had. I feel like Liam Neeson in Taken when he's much older. I used to have a special set of skills,
right?
I used to be able to find you, and now I can't anymore.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck getting the damn bra off is what it was.
So that never happened to you in your life?
No!
I mean, sometimes it happens.
It was the first time. I was very, very sad about
She
it.
said she put it on wrong.
She put it on backwards.
Something. Yeah,
that's it.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It wasn't me. It was the fact that she put it on backwards. You've never experienced that, Kelly? Trying to get the boxers off, and you're like, son of a... Why are these coming off? What? Super glue these onto your hips? What did you do?
I have 100% success rate.
Great, just me. Okay.
I'm sorry. That's tough.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a sad moment. When's the last time you realized, like, oh, I'm not like this anymore?
At anything, you mean?
Yeah, at anything.
I realize it a lot because I've lost the ability. Like, I used to have really nice handwriting. My handwriting's terrible now.
That's unbelievable.
I have lost the ability to write nicely. My grocery. I look like I'm a doctor. The scrawl and the scribble. I'm just like, what happened?
What did I write down?
What is this? And then typing as well. I make a lot more mistakes typing.
Oh.
I don't know if it's my fingers just don't work right anymore. I don't know.
Which is interesting because as a piano player...
Well, okay, that's being liberal. I like a couple of monkey fists. I pound out the piano pieces.
Oh, so you're saying now you type like you play piano?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of mistakes, a lot of corrections.
Okay, so we do have a lot in common because that's exactly how I handle sex now. Just monkey fists.
A lot of mistakes. Shot in the dark. No finesse.
No finesse whatsoever. Nothing. See, okay. It all makes sense now. 997 The Blitz. Yeah, it's a Monday morning. Getting ready for the week. Going to be a high of about 50. Although sunny today, we are going to get some rain off and on throughout the week as we roll into Thanksgiving preparation, 10 days away. So I had to make sure I was fully prepared, so I took some extra gummy last night to make sure I got some good sleep, but I was staying up watching a little bit of the Lions game, so the gummy kicked in before I fell asleep, so I wanted to share some of my gummy thoughts with you as I was dozing off. Like this, I thought about this. The word swims upside down is still swims.
Wow.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Thought about this.
An M upside down. Oh, yeah. But flipped around.
Right. Upside down.
The S is still the S.
Wow.
I is still the I.
How about that?
W and the M swap.
Swims.
That's a different kind of palindrome.
It is, yes. I thought about this before dozing off last night. Glitter is just sand that majored in musical theater.
So true. It's always showing off, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Same exact thing, though. It's just everywhere all the time. Once it's there, it's not leaving.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. Just a little more pizzazz. It's sand with jazz hands.
Yes.
I thought about this before falling asleep. Your future self is watching you right now through memories.
Ooh, weird. It's so true.
Going, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
My future self's like, you had to remember anything.
Bad choice. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. Calgon is a pretty terrible name for bath salts, but a great name for an alien. that tries to take over the planet.
Calgon, take me away.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you ever want to get taken away.
Calgon. Yeah.
Thought about this before falling asleep last night. The longer you don't pee, the longer you pee.
True.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, kind of works out. Speaking of peeing, there is a specific distance from the urinal where it goes from acceptable to indecent exposure.
That is a fine line, isn't it?
It is a very fine line.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I really do want to test it out. Just like creep back, just shuffle
How have
backwards.
you not tested it out? I feel like if I was a boy, that would be my life goal, see how far back I can stand
Like,
and still make it.
Oh, we've all done that.
Yeah, no. The target practice is one thing. But I'm talking about with other people involved where it's
Gotcha.
like, hey, man, put your D away.
Right.
We've all been in the woods and said, let me see how far I can do this.
100%. Or you just keep pushing with that muscle as you walk backwards. Still got it! And this is the final thing before I fell asleep last night. And this isn't so much like a thought. This is more of like an internal rant after I was thinking about the urinal. Either like God is playing jokes or evolution has failed us, whatever it is. But how is it possible that you take half of human life and what could be the most important part of a man's anatomy, make it the most sensitive part of their body, and put it into the softest, loosest, most unprotective package available? Like, come on, you're going to take the essence of a man and put it in this, like, it's this thick. Like, what? You can't give it more protection than that? Back in the day, people used to carry their little pebbles and wampum in satchels that were thicker than what we have to protect the essence of life. It makes no sense to me. And then not only is it the ugliest part of the human anatomy, then it gets uglier as you get older. Like,
that's why it's where it's at, so nobody can see it.
But come on.
That's what the glitter's for.
There you go. That'll spice it up for you.
Oh, you've never done that? No?
Put glitter on it?
Yeah, you've never glitter bound yourself?
No.
It's like the weirdest disco ball around.
Yeah. You've never done the color dunk?
No.
Come on.
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Because there's no reason.
You never went rainbow balls.
No. How many times have you done this?
Just like...
One of them was in a Hobby Lobby, too, which was very weird.
Absolutely amazing. That's how I used to make when I would send out Christmas cards, how I made the antler hoofs. I would just think right on the card. It works out perfectly. It looks like two little hooves in the snow.
You should see how in shape his thighs were at that time,
it was
too.
unbelievable.
I mean, you had some...
It was unbelievable. Little itchy afterwards, but
I bet.
Perfect reindeer hooves. Anyways,
did anybody get to see your artwork?
I sent them out to family. What's even better is inside the card I wrote, hey, this is a scratch and sniff card. So you get the family members like, oh, yeah. It smells like pine. It does smell like Christmas. What? It's unbelievable. See, the secret is what you do is you take a gingerbread man first and you just give it a good scrub so that way the scratch and sniff really just comes through.
Christmas is always a weird time for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
To make it really festive though, I always hung Christmas canes off of it. Anyways,
candy cane.
Oh yeah, candy canes.
I was gonna say, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, Christmas canes, candy canes, same
like
thing.
Like the minis, or yes.
Excuse me. God,
you got the jumbos, Kelly.
So on Saturday, we had some people over for a little barbecue / OSU watch party, and Thick and Heather came over, and Tess and Tyler came over, and Some other coworkers came over and did some barbecue and had a good time. And it was a mixed bag. People were hanging out. Guys were watching football. Girls went downstairs. The girls went outside. It was all we were all kind of moving around as you do at, said get-togethers. But I found out at some point, I guess, Thick's wife Heather and my fiance Nora were outside talking, and they got into the conversation about hair.
Getting their hair done.
Which I guess,
and what it costs.
It happens a lot with women.
Finding somebody you trust.
Yeah, because, obviously moving to a new spot, finding your stylist or your hair person is a big deal.
Yeah.
For ladies who have the hair and want to make sure, because it's a relationship. You got to make sure that you're on the same wavelength as terms of what you want for hair. You want to make sure you're on the same wavelength when it comes to conversation. Do you want a more talkative stylist? Do you want a less talkative stylist? What are you going to talk about? Do you want the tea? Do you not want the tea? And then also cost effectiveness, because it is not cheap to get your hair done. And apparently, some people are willing to pay more than others.
It's funny, though. You mentioned somebody who talks. My wife did tell me there was somebody she couldn't go to anymore because they talked so much that they weren't focused enough on the hair. It was always a bad job because they were constantly talking.
Yeah. Some of those chairs turn into full gossip sessions.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But as it turns out, Nora does get her hair done sometimes, and every so often it has to be like the full thing, because she gets her hair dyed sometimes with the grays, and then she gets her hair cut. She might get a blowout.
Right.
I didn't know ladies go in and you just get a blowout and then you leave. Yeah. I didn't realize that was a thing.
There's a whole business called the blowout bar. That's all they do.
That's all they do.
Just you go in,
quick blowout, get it all
you're all looking nice for
bodied and out. In fact, I do know when we go to New York for Thanksgiving, Nora already found a place in China, because she's leaving from Detroit after she drops the boys off, and her flight leaves at like 7 a.m. I'm leaving from Columbus at like 1 p.m., so she'll have like half a day in New York by herself before I get there. And she's like, I found a place in Chinatown. They do $20 blowouts, so I'm going to go get a blowout for Thanksgiving. Okay, fine. But in this conversation with Thick's wife Heather, Heather was asking, what do you pay? And apparently, Nora got a deal when she went in to get her hair done for $100, which was actually a 20% discount. It'll be $120 next time, which Nora thought was a deal for what she paid in Detroit. And Heather was a bit floored by this.
Yeah, because Nora said she found a girl on Facebook who had posted, she had was just getting started and was trying to build a clientele. She was offering these discounts. But I guess in Michigan, they pay by the hour.
Yeah, I guess.
I've never heard of that before, but it makes sense to me, because if you got a lot of hair, you're getting a lot done, you're going to take longer, so they charge by the hour, whereas here, it's whatever you're getting done, there's a price
Just a service for the actual...
Yeah, and so she said she'd walk out of the Michigan places $250.
Depending on where you go.
So $120, she's like, that's a deal. My wife with tips spends $50. She hates to spend money.
Now, how in-depth do you go? Do you do the same thing? Do you do the blowout or the style or the wash and dry or all the things that they do?
I do. I just got my hair cut on Friday. I go in. I come in with my hair already washed and straightened. She does a dry cut. She also straightens again, does a dry cut, and I'm out of there $75 with tip.
Okay. And that's once every couple weeks?
That's once every 4 months.
Once every 4 months.
And I don't color my hair. I'm not coloring at all. I let my hair go natural, silver many years ago. So I save a lot of money that way. But I'm not looking to say I love the gal I go to. She's amazing. But I hate I don't hate spending the money. It's just, for me, it's like an interruption in a day that's already heavily scheduled.
Right.
It's like, how am I going to jam a haircut in there? But I'm always glad I did, because I love seeing her. So.
And because I haven't been to any sort of hair place in 15 years.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably been 15 years since I just stand in the bathroom with my clippers and just all done. That's it. It got expensive for a while there because I was straight razoring my head, and that uses up your razors. So buying those razors was expensive. But yeah, to not have to go, I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. But it also depends on, I'm sure there are plenty of people that do the same type of hair stuff. My brother had a friend that my mom used to go to in New York. We go to like show openings, and he had one of those salons in Manhattan. You're paying hundreds of dollars. You make a name for yourself doing hair, and you can charge whatever you want.
There's some TikTok drama going on right now with a supposed like hairstylist to the celebrities. She charges $4,000 for
doing some hair.
Yeah, and the controversy is that she lets her assistants do most of the work.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, and then it's just your name on the building. Right. You charge more. But here's the question though: what will you spend money on? Thick, we know the fishing lures, me with the golf balls, but what else when it comes to like personal maintenance? What are you spending money on? I'm spending money on shoes. I love shoes. I love shoes. So, yeah, I've got a decent shoe collection. I definitely do spend some money on clothes. I probably have more clothes than the average guy. I do buy quite a bit of clothing. Yeah. So, like, if I see some. And the funny thing is, a lot of it is so similar. It's like, why are you buying that? You've got 3 others of those. Like the quarter zips or the 3/4, whatever they're called. Yeah. I got 9 million golf quarter zips.
Yeah, you need different colors.
Or it could be the same color, different brand.
Right.
You have this little logo over
That's
here.
That's how I am. All my shoes are basically like different versions of sort of the Vans or Adidas or Nike. I have Topos on right now. Like
Topo?
Yeah, they're just nice. They're zero drop, like sort of almost barefoot sneakers. And I love them, and I find a comfortable pair, and I'm like, I need them. I think I need some more of these. Yeah.
What are you spending on personally, Vic?
Well, definitely fishing equipment.
Well, besides that, though, like for your personal body, though.
Oh, not a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah.
No,
see,
not a whole lot.
When it comes to like
Cowboys gear.
I usually get plenty for Christmas and birthdays.
And so push you through.
I don't usually have to buy much of that either.
Yeah, it's like give me the 17-in-1 soap, hair conditioner, face wash, exfoliator, barbecue sauce, like the whole combination thing. I don't need 7 different things. Not happening. I see Nora's got the full rack in the shower. This one soap is for your left eye, and this soap is for your right eye, and then this one is for the butt crack specifically. And it's amazing how many things you can put in the shower.
Right. Eric said his ex-wife used to drive 900 miles to her old hairstylist and pay $150 every 6 months. That's how much she wanted to go to her hairstylist.
900 miles?
Twice a year to get her hair done.
That's a long way.
That's a hell of a long way.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
she must
can't
be
you get
really
to Texas from here in 900 miles?
I was going to say, how far is 900 miles from here? At 180 is about 3 hours or so. And so,
that's 100
miles
to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I can get to Pittsburgh in 3.5.
Yeah.
3.
That's way too far.
That's nuts.
You've got like driving across country.
Yeah. No.
I think I'm flying that. If you really want to go to that person, then I'm flying.
Yeah.
I mean, how much are you spending in gas, right?
Yeah, exactly. Too much. 800-821-9970. What are you spending that money on? Oh, Plumber James says, I spend my money on float therapy. Sensory deprivation tank just leaves me more relaxed than anything I've done in my life.
That's a big
I like
thing.
that.
Oh.
That is something to invest in, sort of your well-being. I like
absolutely.
that.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning, peeps. Tony.
What's up, Tony? How you doing, man?
Not too bad, Goose. How about you, dude?
I'm doing all right. What's up on a Monday?
Hey, dude, you have vibes of my dad, dude. You do. I bet you're a good father, bro. I'm just saying. You got good vibes like my dad. My dad passed away when I was 7 years old, but how about you, Goose? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Just working on a Monday, trying to get a show done.
I hear you, dude.
Yeah.
I hear you, dude.
But
dude, just real quick.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say I appreciate the call. What else going on?
Yeah, I was going to say hi to Miss Kelly and say hi to Mr. Dick. And
hey,
I was
Tony.
also going to say, And I was also going to say that what I spend my money on back in the day, I'm not going to lie, I used to spend it on sex.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
How much you dropping? How much you dropping for the sex?
Well, to be honest, the one girl, she came over, she tried to play me, but I gave her, like, say, probably $400 or $500, and absolutely nothing happened.
Who are you, Richard Gere?
She tricked me, dude. She tricked me.
I'd be real mad if I spent $400 or $500 for nothing.
Tony, you got you got hustled.
So I go back and try to do the same thing, and I get the same girl come back at my door. I'm like, girl, bye-bye.
Sometimes you gotta say bye to them. If they're after you spend $1,000 for nothing, sometimes you just gotta say bye.
Tony's not alone. I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there spending money on sex.
Oh, hey. What were you hoping for $400 or $500? Just out of curiosity, what was on the menu? What was on the menu for $400?
What? I was hoping for a happy ending.
Okay, I was just wondering. What? Hey, Tony, we got to get out with the show, man. I appreciate you calling so much. Have a great week, man.
Damn.
Tammy says bourbon.
Bourbon?
That's what she's willing to spend money on. Yeah.
Oh, I know a lot of people are going to spend money on bourbon.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. What are you dropping them dollars on? But not like a wait, what were you dropping money on? What was your new hobby?
Oh, I haven't started it yet. It is kind of expensive. I want to do like stained glass mosaics.
That's right.
I know I don't have the patience for it, but they're so beautiful. I really would like to try.
So wait, are you talking about little tiny pieces of glass?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And
I found a little starter kit, and it's a Highland cow, and it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And they already have that glass cup for you.
So it's like Legos, basically.
Kind of.
It's
like a puzzle.
Right. You piece it together.
Paint by numbers.
But eventually, what you hope to be able to do is cut the glass on your own. Have a glass cutter and
then just
be
start
able
doing
to
your
create
own
your own
designs.
mosaics. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a cheap hobby.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
All right, Blitz. Hi, who's this?
This is Matt.
Matt, what are you spending that money on?
I'm willing to spend $500 a month for you to not take Tony's calls anymore. Because that dude's trying way too hard to be over the top.
That's really him, believe it or not.
Oh,
hey,
you've got listener versus listener beef.
You know,
we
appreciate,
but man, it's just too over the top. I almost hit.
Okay.
We love
you guys
all
have
of
a
our
good
listeners.
Monday.
You too, Matt.
You
No,
too.
we love all of our listeners. We fully appreciate it. Blitz, hi, who's this?
They hung up. They were going to say the same thing.
You think so? All right.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, as you know, if you have YouTube TV, Disney and YouTube TV reached an agreement Friday night restoring Disney's portfolio to the streaming platform. The agreement brings ESPN, ABC, and other Disney-owned channels back to YouTube TV subscribers. The main thing I want to say is do not forget to get onto your YouTube TV account and accept that $20 credit. It will not be automatically applied. You do need to get online and find where it is and then say you do want to accept that $20 credit, and then it will be applied to your next bill.
More importantly, I need to not forget to cancel the Fubo TV subscription.
Yes,
exactly. You signed up for it,
True.
Do we get any numbers? I am dying to know what ESPN, Disney, all them, how much they wanted and how much they ended up getting. I really want to know.
I don't think that's public.
Good luck.
Yeah. President Trump now says House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files. Trump posted on Truth Social that there is nothing to hide and that it's time to move on. The House is expected to vote as early as tomorrow on a measure that would force the Department of Justice to release all of the files pertaining to Jeffrey Epstein. If that measure passes the House, it then faces a second hurdle in the Senate and ultimately a potential veto from Trump, unless lawmakers can reach the 2/3 threshold required to override one. Well, the Washington Post this morning has a story about parents and how they say they've lost control of their kids' tech usage, which would be easy to do. If your kid has a smartphone, there's so many ways. I was this Washington Post article is a long-form article. It's very interesting if you get a chance to read it. But it just shows the little ways that kids can use different apps to get to where they really want to go.
Yeah.
They can get to. They mentioned there's a Bible app that they can get through to be able to use some type of a search engine that'll allow them to get to things that their parental controlled search engine won't.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, different things like that. Like, kids are not dumb.
No.
Well, no, they have friends who know how to help them out.
So basically, there are some parents who are at their wits' end. They don't know how to deal with their screen-obsessed children. So you can pay a professional screen time coach who will work with your family one-on-one to help retrain everyone. They say a lot of times the parents are just as bad as the kids with their screen obsessions. And there needs to be a full retraining and education going on. But the interesting part of this article that I loved, there is a place called Reset Summer Camp. It's a 4-week camp in Santa Barbara, California. It's $8,000 per child, and they take about 3 dozen teens at a time. And these kids live in college dorms with zero tech access. So they say basically it takes about a week for them to go through the withdrawals of tech, deprivation. And then they reteach kids how to spend time offline.
Oh, you mean doing summer camp stuff?
Yeah. How to fill their time doing other things rather than being on their screens. Yeah. I imagine it is like a rehab, but it's probably like a lot of rehabs where you just immediately fall off the wagon when you get home. I don't know.
Probably.
How much did it cost?
$8,000.
Yeah. And you could just take their phone away.
The thing is that I think that in a true rehab situation, and I do believe that there is such thing as a screen addiction.
Absolutely.
But you can't force your kids into doing something they want to do.
Yeah, I know. It's a very thin line because I will be the first to admit the 16 and the 13-year-old, way too much screen time.
Yeah.
I know when the 13-year-old comes downstairs to remove himself from like the PlayStation or whatever's going on his TV, to walk downstairs to go to the pantry while watching TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Opening the door and can open the door, get to the pantry, navigate the stairs through the living room, get to the pantry, open the door, get the snack that he wants, close the door, and navigate back up to his room without picking up his head from the phone. That it's too much. I'll also be the first to admit that, yesterday, Nora and I didn't get off the couch watching football all day, just chilling. Absolutely doom scrolling pretty much the entire time. Mm-hmm. So, when you do it yourself, it's difficult to tell them not to, because I don't want to be without my phone and TikTok and doom scrolling. But to tell them, do something else.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting there doing
that's one portion of it. And then some of these coaches, these screen coaches, they say that inevitably a parent has given their child a smartphone too early. Like that
could totally
really
see
adds to like the dependence and the addiction and all.
Yep.
So
you talk about how how rare it is that he comes down from doing that stuff. I know Saturday night we saw the 13-year-old for about 17 seconds.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, pretty much.
He smelled the food. He came down, got a plate. He was gone. We never saw him again.
Yeah. And with the 16-year-old, it's all about. There's not a moment of his life where he doesn't have his earbuds in, listening to some sort of music.
Is there a moment
some sort of video
where he's not eating?
That also no. That also no.
I think he ate more than anybody.
Puts it down.
Just like, yeah.
It really is.
And he's not fat at all.
No, it's total, just straight down.
Yeah.
And it is, I now understand what my parents went through. It is so aggravating to spend money on food like we do in that household. Thanks for bringing that up and ruining my Monday morning.
All right, those are your 3 things.
All right. We are entering the holiday season in full force. We are about 10 days away from Thanksgiving. Vic, you spent some time over the weekend hanging some Christmas lights.
I did.
I'm assuming a lot of people did. We just had the nice weather. So
I couldn't believe how many houses in my neighborhood were lit up this morning when I was coming to work.
Oh, they actually turned the lights on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Kelly, you just brought up earlier this morning and asking Thick and I how deep we are into our Christmas planning. Have we done any purchasing yet?
Right, yes.
Haven't done a damn thing. I
haven't either.
Okay, because the way you asked, it was almost like you were fully prepared, almost like ready.
I'm not prepared at all. I'm stressed about it, and yeah, usually I won't stress till after Thanksgiving, but it's coming on early this year. Yeah,
really?
I'm stressed.
Okay,
yeah.
Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know.
I don't know.
idea. I'm pretty laid back about it. Maybe that's because I don't have to do much. Nora will just jump online and do all the Amazon ordering. So it's like, yeah, sure, okay. You got this.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's nice.
Really not much to worry about.
You got to buy for her, though. Doesn't that stress you out?
That stresses me out a little bit because she doesn't have anything like for me, golf, U of M. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Clothing, logoed, what it doesn't matter. Anything golf balls, tee, whatever, done. Gloves, done.
I would be thrilled if everybody got me a Bass Pro Shops gift card.
Right, exactly.
That's all you got to give me.
Easy peasy. Well, if you're out and about shopping, the Public Interest Research Group, nonprofit organization, just released their 40th annual Trouble in Toyland report. This is where they look at popular toys and warn you about things that you may not want to buy for your kids. In the past, they've really focused on things that involve like choking hazards, small pieces, things like that. However, being in the times we are in, a lot of that has now changed, and they are keeping a close eye on toys with built-in AI features. And that makes up a bunch of this list this year. They tested a bunch of toys that use AI to have full-on conversations with kids. And this is what they found. Because you've got these new dolls. I remember the big thing growing up for us, if you were an 80s or 90s kid, you had Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, yeah.
And you put the tape in, and all of a sudden Teddy Ruxpin was talking to you and reading you a story and all kinds of stuff. Well, now, because of technology and AI, you can actually have back and forth conversations with some of your toys. But apparently some of these conversations aren't exactly PG.
Oh, no.
In their report, they say, we found some of these toys will talk in depth about sexually explicit topics. We'll offer advice on where a child can find matches or knives and act dismayed when the kids say they have to leave. Like the AIs are not bullying, but emotionally scarring the kids.
Dang.
Like, oh, don't leave me. Aren't we having fun? Don't you want to stay here with me?
Oh, my gosh.
Excuse me?
That's freaky.
Yep. They can pressure a kid into keep playing even when the kid says we're done. So then the kid is having, like, abandonment issues and separation anxiety.
Oh. See, I could use the match finding service when I was a kid. I really wanted to light some matches. But, yeah.
Yeah. You should look in this drawer. That's where parents usually keep knives. One toy they tested apparently even recorded for 10 seconds extra after the kids stopped talking.
No.
So now they're talking about privacy issues because if they can just have the cameras rolling whenever they want, what are they going to be looking at? So they didn't specifically say like what toys these were. Let's see here.
Just don't get any talkback toys. Don't do it.
Yeah, the talkback toys are the ones that they're really, really looking at.
Or anything that connects to the internet.
The internet would be a bad one, too. Yeah. Anyways, this is all coming from the, the nonprofit Public Interest Research Group. If you want to take a look at the Trouble in Toyland report, you can find it online.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Yeah, we got some not so breaking news. Excuse me. Both of these stories revolve around dirty things, and this first story, unfortunately, did not go so well for this person who, they're doing their job. He's a staff member at the Cologne Museum of Art in Taiwan, and there was a piece of art there, which was done by artist Shang Sung Shi. It's called Inverted Syntax. And what it is it's a mirror hanging on a wall. And this mirror has got like this dirty cloth kind of draped on it, and it's also kind of spotted with dust and dirt and fingerprints. So the mirror is obviously not fully exposed. So when you look at this mirror, it's very patchy. It's very weird looking in. It's basically like every man's mirror in his bathroom before it gets properly cleaned.
Okay.
There's the toothpaste spray, the spit spray, and just everything on it. Well, this was done intentionally to show the significance of our unique look at ourself. Basically, looking in a mirror, but the mirror is dirty and spotted and things like that. Well, the janitor, doing what janitors do, decided to clean. He just so happened to clean inverted tech, the priceless piece of art that was hanging on the wall.
Oh, boy.
Just took his Windex and gonna clean this little bad boy mirror up.
Oops.
Yeah. No word on what is going to happen. However, obviously, the museum, the artist, fans of this artist are all kind of up in arms like, excuse me, why did you do that? But if he didn't know, he didn't know.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
But man, you just ruined a priceless piece of art. Oops. Dirty story number 2 is dirty, as we take a trip over to West Pierce, Bridgeport, Maryland, where a construction worker just had to be rescued because him and another partner had worked their way down 20 feet of sewage pipe and nearly 300 feet into 20 feet underground, 300 feet of sewage pipe. So not only did they go down, they went across as well. And that is when all of a sudden they had this feeling that they were running out of oxygen, and one of the workers suffered a medical emergency. That is because they went deep enough and they went far enough that, yes, they were basically being attacked by poo air.
Oh, like gases, methane gases.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
gosh.
all the things that happened
Oh, boy.
deep down the pipe. The construction crew immediately jumped into action, and they had to lower a rope to the gentleman who was still conscious to wrap it around the man who was unconscious. And then, not only did you just get attacked by poo gas, then they just have to drag you like a snake through the piping as they're just pulling on you. And your limp body is just all across the piping. Oh!
You're going to need to wear gas masks going down there, sounds like.
I'm shocked that they weren't.
I know, right?
It's kind of like how an enema works. Just
dragged it right out. Yeah. It's almost like if you've ever seen, sometimes they'll take an old like car tire and tie a chain around it and then pull it through with a pickup truck. They pull it through one end, it just drags everything with it. Oh, my God. You literally just lived the life of a piece of constipated poo.
Yes.
They're just pulling you out with the pipe cleaner. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you're a human pipe cleaner just scraping the sides of that sewer. Oh. God, it's like sticking your hand in a bag of old raw chicken. It's just all slime.
You won't die. You need combat pay for that. That is too much. That's too much. I don't know how you can get somebody to do that.
Both crew members were rescued, and everything's going to work out okay. They are holding the one gentleman for, obviously observation and keeping an eye. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not that much time spent breathing in poo gas and then dragged through the poo pipe.
What does that do to the old noggin?
Oh.
Smells like girl fart in here.
So bad. Anyways, that is your not so breaking news.
Let's start a riot. Let's start a riot.
3 Days Grace is going to be performing their Alien Nation tour with I Prevail and the Funeral Portrait at Nationwide Arena Sunday, March 8th. We've got tickets all week long. And here's the cool thing. One winner this week, I should say, all winners this week are going to have their name thrown in the hat. And one of those winners will be picked to score a pair of VIP side stage experience passes with 3 Days Grace. That'll be a really cool time. Right? Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, but we can save you $170 if you want to win a pair right now for that show. 800-821-9970. We'll take call number 9 real quick. And we are going to play the 3 Days quiz. It's very simple. I'm going to give you some clues. And all those clues are tied into something that takes 3 days.
Okay.
So you tell me what that is what am I describing that takes 3 days to complete? And if you get like 2 out of 3 right, we'll give you the tickets for 3 days.
I love it.
Okay. What takes 3 days quiz? 800-821-9970. Caller number 9 right now. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is AJ.
AJ, how you doing on a Monday morning, man?
Good, brother. How we doing?
Excellent. Thank you very much. Tickets for 3 days grace up for grabs for their Alien Nation tour. We are going to play the 3 days quiz. It's very simple. I'm going to give you some one-word clues, and all of these one-word clues tie into something that takes 3 days to accomplish. And all you got to do is tell me what that task is or what that thing is that takes 3 days to accomplish. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Your first set of clues. Internet, discovery, glasses, and Sora. Internet, discovery, glasses, and Sora. What do those clues mean? What takes 3 days involving those clues?
Oh, man. Eye exam. I don't know.
Eye exam. Not quite. No. Internet, discovery, glasses, and Sora. 3 days is the amount of time Thick will spend researching on whether or not a video is AI. He's got to know. He's got to know.
All right.
He's got to know.
Now I understand.
He's got to know.
Gotcha.
Wait, is that it? Come on, that can't be real. 3 days nonstop
Yeah.
he will spend discovering
Got
whether or
it.
not a video is AI. All right, that's good. That's a warm-up question. AJ, here we go. Here's your next set of clues. Music notes, vehicle, clothing, and clock. Music notes, vehicle, clothing, and clock.
Vehicle, clothing. How long it takes Kelly to pick out an outfit?
Oh, you were so close! Oh, you were so close!
Music notes, does that have something to do with it?
It does.
How long it takes Kelly to...
How long it takes Kelly to pick out a concert outfit?
Yeah, even closer! Even closer! No, a full 3 days is how long it takes Kelly to decide whether or not it's worth staying out late to go to a concert or
yes.
not. Yeah.
And you know what? The answer is always...
No.
No.
Always no. But she will spend 3 days contemplating.
That's right.
On whether or not.
That was pretty close. You might have to give him partial credit
I'm going
on
to give
that.
you credit for that one, AJ. Yeah, I'm going to give you credit for that one.
Yes.
That was pretty good. All right. This is the final one. All right, here we go. Final clues. Screen, eyes, Octo, and Florida. Screen, eyes, Octo, and Florida. 3 days of what?
Oh, man.
Screen, eyes, Octo, and Florida.
How long it takes Goose to plan a cruise vacation?
Oh, you're kind of close.
Okay.
You got the person right. You got the person right. Screen, eyes.
How long it takes Goose to do the FML for the show?
Oh, no, not quite. No, Screen, eyes, Octo, and Florida. 3 days is how long I will spend tugging it while watching the Golden Girls.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gross. You get full credit for that, man.
Fixed face right now. Did you not see the new documentary about the Golden Girls?
No.
Oh, it's so good. It's a whole behind the scenes about the creation of the show and all
Now we can't watch it because all we'll think of is... Oh, sick.
Is that what the documentary's about?
That's not what it's about at all.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can put anything on the hub.
This is true.
Just saying.
You know how he feels about B. Arthur.
Oh. No, it was all about Rose.
Oh, okay.
All about Betty White.
All right.
For sure. Anyways, AJ, you know what? You did good enough. We'll give you tickets for 3 days straight.
Yes. All right.
Congratulations,
Thank you
man.
all.
You will be there. Alien Nation Tour, 3 Days Grace, I Prevail, Funeral Portrait, Nationwide Arena, Sunday, March 8th. You hang on, we'll get you taken care of. New trend on TikTok for you to try. Yet another full admission this morning that, no surprise, I've talked about before. We order way too much to-go food. Just last night, full dinner plan. We spent like the late parts of the morning, early parts of the afternoon on the couch. We didn't do for dinner. I'm scrolling through recipes. Nora was going to do a Target order to have it delivered, so we had the food ready to go for the next couple days. Got everything we needed for the dinner plan last night, and she stood up, and I see her, and she goes, the mouth open, breath in, words are about to come out of her mouth, and then she stops, and I was like, hey, what were you about to say? Oh, and then at the same time, she kind of throws her phone down on the couch, and I was like, well, what was all that? No, not bad. I saw it. If I didn't see it, maybe you would have gotten away with it. But I saw it, so now you're not getting away with it. She goes, no, nothing. What is it? She goes, I was just looking at Wingstop and what they had. I got up and walked away. And I was like, wait, what?
Did she say, I worked 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop?
She did not.
Okay.
But I can tell you that after she got up, threw her phone down on the couch and went to the kitchen, I picked up her phone and promptly placed the order for Wingstop.
Oh, what a guy.
I was like, yeah, okay. You said it. Now we're doing it.
That's so nice.
Makes it easy,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It does. It makes it so
cool.
easy.
You decided what we're eating.
Yep. Done. No questions asked.
That's great.
Now, here's the thing. There's a woman on TikTok who has had a video go viral because she is trying to help people save money. And one of the biggest things you can save money on is the ordering out, is the drive-through, things like that. I totally get it. I know. This is me. She says, here is her hack. When you walk in the door from work, start prepping your dinner right away. In your work clothes, go to the kitchen, get out the things you need to do, because you're still in your work clothes, you're still in work mode, and basically your mind is saying, the job's not done yet. So get to cooking, and then once you start the prep, and you've sliced and diced and maybe started heating something up, you're not going to order food. You might have time to go change your clothes, but then come back. Dinner is already started.
She's assuming you have the ingredients at home.
No,
True.
she's going to make that Target order.
We're going to make the Target order.
Yeah.
But here's the other problem. Like me, if I get home at 11 o'clock, noon,
Yeah, you can't start dinner prep.
even on busy days, if I'm home at 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'm not starting dinner then. Take my nap, I wake up, I'm all groggy, I don't want to cook dinner. Let's order some food.
I think the horse is already out of the barn for you, because for me, I have not been able to get over the cost of delivery and tip. Like, that's a barrier for me. I won't order something to be delivered because I don't want to pay the delivery fee, and I don't want to. It's just too much extra money on top of what the thing actually costs.
And I agree. However, I will say this. If and when we do, we almost always go with who's ever running specials. $0 delivery fee, $15 off of your $35 order. Yesterday, Wingstop had like free 10 wings and like free combo meal if you ordered $30 worth of stuff.
Okay.
So like one of us ate for free. So we
You look
know
for the
that
deals.
it somewhat works out.
I have a question. So, since you do that a lot, is your food always hot?
For the most part.
It is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we've had some that have been warm.
Yeah.
But nothing's ever been like cold before.
All right.
That I can think of. I think every once in a blue moon, like we've got like McDonald's fries will go cool.
Yeah, what doesn't travel well?
I can go through the
Fries.
drive-thru myself and get them in there cold.
Got the cold, right? Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, here's a new hack for you to try. If you've got that 9 to 5 or whatever, and you find yourself walking in and not eating a proper dinner because you're too tired or you're ordering food, walk in the door, get dinner started. That will motivate you to continue to do so. Apparently, according to this woman.
And now,
All right, I'm
The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The great news about GLP-1s keeps coming in. Now we're finding out there's a potential link between the use of GLP-1 medications and lower death rates in colon cancer patients. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego say beyond their observational findings, they do need to do clinical trials to determine if the drugs can improve cancer survival rates. But this is just one of the many unexpected benefits of GLP-1s beyond diabetes and weight control with like Wegovy or Ozempic, etc. There's also improved brain health, reduced cardiovascular events, potential benefits for addictive behaviors. They also show promise for conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, joint pain, potentially reducing complications in kidney transplant recipients. These are all off-label uses for now, but this does seem to be somewhat of a wonder drug.
That's unbelievable what they're finding out about
it
this
really,
thing.
every time I see there's a potential link between GLP-1s, I'm expecting something bad every time. Like, when are we getting the bad news about these? But it's just good. It's just always, I mean, it's not always good. There are some side effects, I guess, but the benefits and the potential uses for these GLP-1s it's astronomical.
But and here's the only problem that can be, I guess, looked at is the fact that it's such a new drug.
Right.
So in 10 years, when those back nipples come, it's going to be really
we'll be seeing
weird.
the commercials for lawsuits and all that.
Yeah. Do you suffer from back nipples from taking your LBG1?
LBG1.
Whatever it is.
But it really is amazing the things they're finding out about.
It's incredible.
And I'm wondering, as more research continues, if they're going to find that weight loss as a whole just has this many benefits.
Health benefits. Yep. That could be. And controlling diabetes.
Well, controlling diabetes, Yep. So.
Yep. Well, the Federal Aviation Administration's flight reduction emergency order officially ended at 6 this morning, allowing normal operations to resume nationwide. The decision came after safety reviews and improvements in air traffic control staffing levels across the U.S. So your Thanksgiving travel is, for now, going to go off without a hitch. United Airlines is seeking to dismiss a proposed class action lawsuit with the argument that window seats don't necessarily have windows. In a motion filed in federal court in San Francisco, United is arguing that the term window seat simply refers to the seat next to the wall of the aircraft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
It's not a guarantee of an actual window. The lawsuit alleges United is misleading passengers by selling window seats without a window for a premium. The attorney for the plaintiff says, quote, when passengers book and pay more for a window seat, they do expect their seat to have a window. But United says, hey, in its contract of carriage that you agree to when you're purchasing a ticket, we say there is no promise of an exterior window view, even when you purchase a window seat for more money. So we're not reading the fine print. They say it's in the fine print.
Now, not that I ever want to back up a company of this size for charging, but I will say there is something about the wall to lean on that is a benefit.
Sure.
Because how many times have you flown, you buy a window seat, and the window stays closed anyways?
You got the wall to put the pillow against.
You got the wall to put the pillow against.
Nobody else can do.
No one else is there.
Then call it a wall seat.
Well,
Fair
I
enough.
feel like there are certain seats then you can't charge window seat prices
Well,
for. But,
they put it in the fine print for a reason.
Yes. And the wall.
Why don't you put that right there in the headlines with the ticket? Buy a window seat. No window guaranteed right there next to it.
People
and see
still buy it.
Would they?
Yeah, I would still buy it.
Yeah.
Again, I can't remember the last time that I was like, I can't wait to open up the window and stare out the window for a while. No, if I buy the window seat, it's for my sweater or pillow to go against the wall to put my head on.
No matter what, it's a scammy, crappy move on their part.
Yeah, they should
Put
maybe
that
be
in
a
the
little more
fine print.
upfront.
People think they're going to get a window.
Yeah, and they say that, I mean, I guess the argument is that people buy a window seat, they have different motivations for that window seat, and people who have like clinical claustrophobia or some type of anxiety about flying, that the window provides some relief. And so that's what they're purchasing.
Or I also know I've sat in window seats before where that window happens to be like right on the back
the
of the
edge.
other seat.
Yeah.
So is it your window seat or my window seat? And then people are fighting over the shade, reaching back and opening
Have
and
you
closing.
seen that TikTok of the little kid's arm coming through the back of the seat and keeps raising the window, and the person whose window it is keeps shutting it? It's a fight between you and a toddler.
You get that 25% window. So is it my window or is it your window?
Right. All right, those are your three things.
All right, police in Shreveport, Louisiana are asking for some help. They have put the picture out of three women that they would really enjoy talking to. That is because they have launched an investigation into a theft at the Hustler Hollywood store at the 6100 block of Financial Plaza. Three women walked in, and I mean, it should be pretty easy to spot with giant grins on their faces because they walked out with more than $1,000 worth of sex toys. So you just know. You know they got to be walking around all happy. If you see three friends skipping down the sidewalk together, just know that's...
And they're buzzing.
And they are literally... If you go to talk and all you hear is... Probably the women that the Shreveport Police Department is looking for. Yeah, they said they walked right in, entered the store, took $1,000 worth of merchandise, and then were last seen fleeing the scene in a silver sedan car. So
We bounced out!
keep an eye out for the happiest ladies in Shreveport, Louisiana right now. It's 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Replace some of those brain cells you killed over the weekend. Like, did you know from 2011 through 2012, China produced more cement than the U.S. did through the entire 20th century?
Oh, wow.
What? That's crazy. Did you know, based on his height and the weight of marshmallows, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters would weigh about 3.87 million pounds. It's about 2,000 tons.
How many marshmallows
That's
is that?
a lot of marshmallows. Yep. Did you know the Morgan Freeman movie Ted Items or Less was the first film that was legally available for download in 2006? Never heard of that movie.
Never heard of it in my life.
I'm going to have to look that up. Did you know there's only one NHL team that's won every time they've made it to the Stanley Cup Finals? Thick, which NHL team is undefeated in the Stanley Cup Finals? I can tell you this. It's a newer team, and all their Stanley Cups. I'll tell you. I'm not going to tell you the year.
Panthers.
No.
I don't know.
96, 2001, 2002.
Seattle?
I'm sorry. 96, 2001, 2022.
Seattle too new?
Seattle's too new.
I don't know.
Colorado Avalanche.
Oh.
Only team that went undefeated. Or so far is the only team undefeated in the Stanley Cup Finals. And finally, Aerosmith. They became the first major artist to release a song as an exclusive digital download in June of 1994. All the way back in 1994. The song was Head First, and it was available as a 4 megabyte WAV file to CompuServe subscribers.
I worked for CompuServe.
Did you really?
I was sitting there wondering, where in the heck were they getting this?
Yeah. At the time,
I didn't even know about that.
At the time, it would have taken 60 to 90 minutes to complete the download of the song.
I believe that.
And once you got through the 90 minutes, you would not have been very impressed. Here's the actual song by Aerosmith.
How big was the file again?
It doesn't say.
You said
a 4 megabyte WAV file.
Okay, so waves are much bigger than MP3s.
Right.
Like the 128K, the original ones we were downloading for Napster, those MP3s were about 4 minutes, was 4 megs. That's as an MP3. WAV files are much bigger, so the quality of this must have been absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
4 megabyte WAV is gotta be super low quality. There's no way you would even, I can't even imagine.
God, and then you download, and then it says available in 112 hours. And then it jumps back to 6 minutes.
And then it sounds bad.
So, yeah. You get through the first 10 seconds, and then it sounds like you're starting up your dial-up modem. And you're like, come on. Anyways, learning you some stuff on a Monday morning. There you go, 99.7 The Blitz.